Hey, you. Yes, you. Do you like Battlefield? Yes? Well, too bad. The franchise is done. Over. We don't need it anymore. You can throw it in the bin, forget about it. Because I have found something so much better.
I don't know what this is, but it's kind of hot.
BattleBit Remastered is an early access game on Steam right now that is kind of like what you'd get if you mixed Battlefield with Roblox, I suppose. In it, you can play with up to 253 other players in a single match, or with proximity chat, which I know sounds kind of cursed, but trust me, it's not quite as bad as you think it would be. Usually.
I shit myself.
On top of all this, the game is chock full with a lot of other really cool features that I'm honestly surprised we haven't seen in other games yet. But rather than just sitting here and rambling on about all of the things that I find neat, how about I just show you a little montage, let you get a taste, and then I'll explain them afterwards.
Healing each other, let's go. Jump, 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 jump.
Oh, shit.
Stay with me.
This is the perfect moment.
First floor.
Is that a grenade?
We got bones.
Oh, you want to buckle down, huh?
Kill him, kill him.
Get him, boys, get him. Chase him down.
He's smoking, he's smoking. Shoot at the helicopter. Ready to drop, ready to drop. Oh, medic! Hurry! I'm gonna die, medic! Ready to drop, drop off, drop off, drop off. Helicopter, dead ahead.
They got this down. Give me a shot, boys. I got RPG. Uh-oh. Okay, so admittedly, a lot of those clips were just things that I thought were kind of cool. Nothing that's necessarily special to BattleBit, just kind of Battlefield moments. You know, what are you gonna do? Sue me? Uh-oh. However, there was some unique stuff in there, and one of my favorites is the helicopter crashes. These games are built around movie moments, and the helicopter crashes are exactly that. Turning what would otherwise be an annoying death into a hectic survival scenario as you're trying to figure out what's going on, where you are there enemies nearby, trying to get yourself healed up, get your squad mates up, etc. I mean, it's just fantastic, and I really love it. I found myself spawning into helicopters any chance I got in the hopes that we would get shot down. I mean, I just genuinely can't state how much I love it. It's mwah, chef's kiss, a pure masterpiece. Speaking of pure masterpieces, being able to commit acts of terrorism. The addition of suicide vests in this game is fantastic in my opinion. A lot of games take themselves really seriously and everything's got to be kind of meta and all balanced perfectly and whatever. Not the suicide vests. They're complete and utter garbage. They are not
Suicide
worth
bomb,
using. But that's what I love about them. They're dumb, they're funny, and they just let you mess around. Okay, I've been rambling for quite a while, so let's do a quick speed round, get through the rest of my things that I want to talk about, and then we can talk about the things that I don't really like. The destructible walls are very neat, for obvious reasons. Someone's in an annoying position, blow a hole in the wall, problem solved. The attachment system lets you build guns the way you want to play, which is very nice, and it incentivizes you to keep playing, get some more kills. Different classes is fun, you each get a different ability, you can kind of hop around if you get bored of the other, and there are some different weapons available to each one. Finally, being able to drag corpses is super nice. It adds kind of a movie element to trying to save your teammates, and very much incentivizes you to both be able to get a res off and just go for the res in the first place. Alright, now that I've said a whole lot of nice things about this game, let's talk about the things that I think are pretty awful. The biggest thing that I hated while playing this game was the armor. I don't really know how it works. I don't know what the system's based around, if it just adds more health, if it adds some sort of damage reduction, whatever. Anytime I saw those blue ticks, I hated it. There were times where I was putting so many bullets into a single enemy. I swear, I must have been fighting some type of Swiss cheese man or something.
Your bullets have no effect on me. Be not afraid.
Man, this took me like an hour to make, and it's probably one of the worst things I've ever done in Premiere. So I apologize for that, but I spend too much time to get rid of it now. Another major downside with this game is that it tends to be quite a meat grinder at times. See, the major downside of having battlefield moments is you tend to be on the receiving side of them more often than you're the one actually doing them. On top of this, spawning can be really annoying as people are locked because they're in combat, and it can be a little bit fickle sometimes, so every now and then you have to spawn quite far away, and the game's just kind of a running simulator at times. But to the game's credit, that isn't really a problem with BattleBit, that's more just a problem with the style of game. I know Battlefield, it's kind of the same thing, but I figure I might as well still mention it, as it will affect your gameplay experience. And with that, I think that's all I have to talk about. There's definitely a lot more I maybe could go on, a bit more specific, but this video has already taken me a really, really long time to make. And so I just kind of want to get it out there. If you are interested in trying the game, you can find it on Steam. The servers are rarely up, but I'll show the times here. I think it's every Saturday, maybe, for me. Well, that's all I got for you, so enjoy your day.